Hey guys, Mark DeRosa here. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Charlie Morton is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Now in the box, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Stepping in, Kevin Biggio. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 5. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Morton is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
2 balls and a strike to count. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times? Or?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Yandy Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0. Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ryu comes set. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Jansen finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch on its way.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Zunino waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brendan Lau, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Ryu, originally from South Korea. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
2-2.
Fouled away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Still 2-2. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Nope,
Now a
that's a ball.
fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 3-2 one more time. Slow roller out to short. Bichette gathers it in, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh. Our shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ryu's ready. Here it is.
1-1.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
1 strike.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Lifted down the line in left. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Right on the corner, 2-2. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit out towards second. And the Rays are in the hit column. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Zunino is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Kiermaier on at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, runners back. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Yandy Diaz is on deck. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Hernandez, and this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's a high pop-up. Tellez is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, G-Man.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And that brings up the corner infielder G-Man Choi. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a wide one here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We played 3 full, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Striding into the box, Bo Bichette back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Captain Juillet.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 count. The pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The set and the 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Diaz is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Lau. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Ryu looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that's through for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second. Now both runners are across. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside-the-park 3-run home run.
The catcher.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
This is foul right side.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the
lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking.
Belted high in the air out to left. Meadows moving back. Gone to lead off the inning. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot, and it's now a 5-2 game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Pitch on the way. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
You got 3-2.
Popped him up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got to count 1-2.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's through. A base hit.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Yandy Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready on 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chops. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Elvis Luciano enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
65, Elvis Luciano.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Luciano, a right-hander, standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are out in front, 6-2. Ready for another shot now, Bo Bichette. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, we certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And that misses. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Digging in once again, Lourdes Gurriel, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is... Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
I got the count. 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. He's set, and the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway, after seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. They lead it. Into the box now, Travis Shaw. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 44.
Into the box now, Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugh, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that. So here's Mike Zunino, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-1 to count. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Third baseman number 2.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Giving chase is Hernandez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 6-2. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Meadows ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
Now batter.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when there's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 the count. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Willie Adames stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Reese McGuire is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 10.
From the stretch, Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he watches ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
Now batting.
Here now is Mike Zunino. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's in there for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Ball even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So striding in, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Jordan Romano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jordan Romano.
Has a look, now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Oliver Drake comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. So 1-1.
The count is 1-2.
And he fouls this one off. Splitter, 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Blue Jays down to their final out now. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
0-1, here it comes. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 10-2, the final in this game. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Charlie Morton takes home the win. Hyunjin Ryu struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Charlie Morton. The loss goes to Hyunjin Ryu. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.